Oh. Uh,
God.
God?
I'm watching the video.
Papa?
Sweetie sweetie, what does that even mean?
Papa, is that you?
You call your coin a martial art?
Alright, let's go.
Hey, congratulations. You pushed down the button on the elevator.
Bye.
Oh, but
Hello.
you almost killed yourself.
I'm fine.
Get the fuck back over here.
Well, you get to put that to. I'm get to put go. What do you think I was gonna die? Oh, he went down there.
Ah! You son of a fuck.
Don't worry, I won't kill. I won't save you this time. Except I will. My feet killed him. I was wearing cleats. That's why there was a slicing sound.
And after this video, I hope you'll see why, you know, if you see it all. Man, he even describes his editing style, and he's not only is Ultra Kill really hard to understand and see, but holy hell, man.
Bye.
You get the fuck back over here right
All
now.
right, sword
Okay,
time.
you want to take the sword one?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take the scepter.
All right. Ow! Oh, that
Fucking
pillar is
bitch.
pathetic. It doesn't do diddly squat. All right. All right, buddy. You think that you're gonna mojo and pow out town, but no. I got time.
He's sending magic stuff at me.
Ho 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 ho! You tried! Oh god. No. Oh, you tried.
Oh god,
Oh
fire,
god.
fire. How hard is it to beat something with a big sword?
Difficult,
Pretty hard, I
especially when
see.
I'm dead. To be fair, I
Ow.
was cronking his gamps. Oh, you almost died as well. All right, last side of grace. Oh yeah, this
Yeah, but
is
that's because I failed to dodge one attack. That
here.
was it.
I'm gonna quote myself on this: the vicious cycle of Elden Ring bosses.
It's the funny rock.
Is that the Easter Island head?
The malicious face. Or
Well, no.
Maurice, as people like to call him.
But the funniest rock is the Easter Island face, like Gum Gum for Dum Dum ringing a bell.
Yeah, but Maurice mimics that face perfectly.
I'm mimicking your ass perfectly. I knew it. I had a feeling in my bones that Imagine Dragons was going to make that song. And they did, and it sucked. Yeah, got this feeling in my bones. Wait, hold on. How do I do the thing? Or put you down. Oh, I have to do the thing first. There we go. Okay. There it is. Got it. I want to do the urgent heal. How do I do urgent heal? Oh. Aha! Got it. And then I hit LB? Yes.
I fucking love that.
Alright, there we go. Now back to something I won't use.
Yeah, I'm back.
A little back. Alright, down we go.
I am now an anime
No.
man. I have a.
Hello.
You almost killed yourself again.
I'm fine. Oh right, I forgot about your fucking your genius. Bye.
Hey, you like my other? Okay.
Oh, you tried. You tried, fancy man. Whoa! Hey! Ow!
Oh, mother!
These are almost as annoying as the imps in Garden Warfare 2 when they're annoying.
You like the other sword I have?
I might. What's it do you?
It's like a Kopesh.
What is a Kopesh?
I think it's a relative curve-like sword. Just to let you know, Urgent Heal is one of the worst healing spells in the game.
Oh yeah, but I don't want to use my flasks, and I don't have anything else. So I think you're going
I
to.
can direct you towards a better healing spell. It's called Talk to fucking Corin in the Round Table Hold, and, you know, give him some runes, and I'll give you some heals.
That is an oddly long
He's
name
like a
for an
doctor.
Elden Ring spell.
Yeah, he'll give you the heal incantation. You know, it heals.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
look! They know exactly who they're going after. You!
yeah, I don't like it. Maybe direct the staff
Don't
one.
worry, I got both of them.
No, you didn't. Only one of them's been damaged.
Well, yeah, but I have both of them
You.
on me.
You
Ow!
there. You right here. You're mine. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I'll hand this one back back to you, Dom.
Should I, shoot some flies at one of them?
I don't know. Like anyone is. Yeah,
They're
go.
shooting
Ow!
magic at you.
Yeah, I could tell. You got so much bottom power. He's thrusting! Okay, there we go. Oh, stop it. Stop. Stop. Ow! This is just a boss fight of me being stabbed.
Why is it so hard not to
No,
get
me!
hit by the sword
Me!
man? I'm doing pretty well myself. Look how I'm doing.
No, he was turning towards you, and I'm like, I'm Papa's special boy! Damn
I
it.
killed mine. Why is it
Kill
so hard
mine.
to kill yours?
I wonder how you would do at my
Oh,
level.
fire, back away from it, back away.
I don't need to do anything.
I got it.
Would you look at that?
Ow.
No,
Okay,
no.
run away from it,
Go
run
this
away,
way.
run away. Use some heals.
Alright. Foolish boy. Your bottom does
Oh,
not have enough
it's
thrust!
a bit too far away from that.
Oh, his bottom had just enough thrust. What the? Wait, what the hell? Oh, right, that's the handman.
You want my dragon head?
Yeah, handman power, dude. Dude,
Kill him.
I killed half a boss. I'm the goat.
Whee!
I got the mad
I killed the
pumpkin
rest.
paralysis. You see, you killed the other half?
Hey, nice. I got a rune arc and a furrow calling finger remedy for that.
What is this? Is it like the pea stream of the Erd tree?
That teleports you back to the entrance.
Same thing. Return to entrance. Yes.
What?
Dude, we're about to kill Putrid Man. What was his name? The pot wisdom of Harry dude. I think in the future, someone should make a list and then an equal to everything that I've said that isn't the name of something in this game. So it's
I
like,
wonder if I can complete this catacomb faster than we did. I
it'd be
probably
like
can.
Side of Grace, and then it would be equal, Glowy Man Sucky Dude, or something like that.
Oh, there's a purple item here. Oh, it's an Aeonian butterfly.
Oh, it's a tactical shotgun.
It's a butterfly.
Man, I really wish that there was just a section of Elden Ring where you could use non-Elden Ring weapons. Alright, so where's this other side of summon?
Well, it's at the beginning of the path that it's
Ah.
basically where you fought your first Erd Tree Guardian.
Dude, he tried, but he doesn't have the mojo that I have. I hear the choir. God damn, I'm running away like a beast. Time to die. Okay, there's a 1. You missed. Ow. 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 Ow.
Are you hit?
They're grasping at straws, and by straws I mean my ass! I'm okay. Alright, where's the summon sign? It's...
Well, you see, I haven't quite put my summon sign down yet.
You said it was on the cusp of the minor Erd tree.
It's at the beginning of the path towards the minor Erd Tree.
Ah, I see him. It's a little guy going, hey, like holding his hands in the air. You know what, dude? It's time. Where did you
Non-Euclidean
come
enemy.
from? Poison? Anyway. I was all looking like they're such dudes. What is on the left of this photo? I can never tell. It's always all blacked off, so then you can look at the sexy building. Can we fight this building?
What?
Can we
Yeah.
fight this building? I feel like a lot of times I ask questions, your parents come in. Okay.
Okay, well that's the scepter down. The second annoying boss. I just did 1008 damage in one hit. I love
Can
Dragon Moss sometimes, man.
I sneak by? Is he gonna notice me if I sneak by?
I missed?
That is the question. The answer is yes. Wasn't that quite the pickle?
Oh yeah, V1.
Is that like the first version of the guy that makes YouTube downfall videos?
What? Or no, V2.
Ah, that is the actual version of the guy that makes downfall videos. Whoa. What the? Yeah, hello. How are you? Oh, there's a lot of you. You're trying. You're going for it. Hey! Ah! Just trying to dodge. All right, here we go. Time to listen up, you dude. Actually, wait. I'm gonna rest over here.
I'll be,
Oh.
I'll be joining the war on drugs on the side of the drugs.
Yeah, I like that. I like that joke. I shall now be joining the war on drugs on the side of the drugs.
You want to kill that minor or putrid avatar
What?
and that putrid avatar.
No, I cannot. And no, nothing there. Okay. Yes, I do. The words that you said to my face just finally registered. I would like to kill him. Place down your summon sign at the thing. We're going
I
in.
placed down the summon sign.
Well, aren't you just so
Please hurry
prepared?
up and summon me. They're slowly approaching.
Good
Do I have
lord.
Mimic's Veil?
There we go.
I don't have Mimic's Veil? Why don't I have Mimic's Veil?
You don't have Mimic Sale?
Mimic's Veil.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just wrong.
No, you didn't.
No, that's what I said. Just wrong. You fool, I'm gonna do a ledge takedown. Okay, maybe not actually.
I'm gonna call that one a draw.
Ow.
He forgot his arm.
Oh, good. Good Gavins. Good Gavins, my guys. Hit! There we go. Dude, while you were busy getting, like, loading on the loading screen, I was here kicking butt.
And let's go.
Alright, we're going. Let us going.
You want me to use Catch Flame on this guy?
What is catch flame? Oh, it's where, like, you hold fire that he threw at you. I don't think that's what it is.
I'm using it on this guy over here. I just burned him alive.
I'm busy burning this guy alive with cuts to the body. Whoa! Hello.
Yeah. He's trying to hit me. He's doing a pretty bad job at it.
Wow, that was just a flurry of death. Ooh, what are your remains? You gave me a guardian mask. What does that do?
Okay.
He's dead.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Get over here.
Okay.
Golden Vow. And now let's go.
Oh, does that make our, like, damage do?
Raises our damage and gives us more damage negation.
Okay, you distract him, I'll distract him.
That's some pretty good damage.
You distract him and I'll be the distraction.
Don't worry about me doing more damage than you do.
No, don't worry, I'm not worrying about it.
Oh god, he sent it at me!
I'm actually quite alright with this fact. Ow.
Well,
There goes.
you're alright with it now?
Half my
He
health.
seems to really want you.
Dude, I'm not so heavy. I'm not that heavy!
Ah! Okay, he wants me to be the homie. Trying to kill me.
I want you.
Oh,
I want
no,
you
get away
so
from him, get away from him.
bad.
Massive explosion with Eldon Stars Jr.
Oh,
He
yeah.
sent them at me!
Mate, he's such a guy. Don't touch me.
But as much as I don't want to stop playing Elden Ring, I'm gonna have to stop playing Elden Ring because my dad wants me to help out cleaning behind the dumpster.
What? What does that mean?
Apparently there's a ton of cardboard over there. Oh, Elden Stars Jr.
How much cardboard is there?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. He missed. What an idiot. What type of idiot misses? Dragon Claw, bitch!
Is he farting? Huh.
No, that's just him. I have no more FP. Get him!
Oh, alright.
I got him!
If you insist.
Yeah!
I carried. I carried my weight with a little help from you.
You can't parry that guy. You can spell parry him.
Well, yeah, he's massive. I got a green
What?
burst crystal tier and a frame shrouding crack tier.
Yep. That flame sharding crack tier. The flame sharding crack tier. No.
The flame.
The flame one
The Taco
increases
Bell
fire
thing.
damage. And what was the other one you got?
The green burst tier or something.
Oh, that makes your stamina regeneration faster.
Oh, okay.
Right now, the ones that I have, I replaced my green. It
Uh,
basically raises my stamina up. I replaced that one with the Opaline Hard tier, which raises all of my percentage defenses up by 10%.
I cannot use.
But yeah, I'll be. I mean, you can go around and explore hell for a little bit. You know, get some runes yourself.
Yeah, if you come
Kill some
back in a fair
bosses.
amount of time, then I guess we'll keep going. So for now, it'll be just me.
So I'll be seeing you,
Okay.
but I won't leave the party. It'll
Okay.
probably be pretty quick.
All right.
And we could use that summon sign again to summon me, and then we can go out and just walk around hell.
Okay. Man, he's setting me up. I feel like I just got a little like pillow propped up. You know, I'm getting my mojo on the gojo. Yeah. Anyway, so I remember Ooh Flower that there's something. Anyway, but the point of this is that apparently this is hell. So I'm eager to see, you know, like what kind of oh, huh, looks like hell. See on the map. Yeah, that doesn't look terribly fun. Let's go. Oops, that's not how you close the map. Do you think Elden Ring looked at Fortnite controls to try and like graph them together? That'd be interesting. Alright then. So here's something that I thought was interesting. Whoa. Glad I didn't just jump off. It's gonna be really hard to talk when I keep having to discover things and then stab them. Why does your health bar get so sluggish at the end? So I thought about something. So, in the Civil War, uh, like like today, the Democratic Party is thought to be the one that like advocates for minorities, and then the Republican Party is seen to be the one that like uh, this is the favorable version of both. The Republican Party is seen to be the one that like keeps America and like the foreign places regulated. So like, you know, typically Republicans are the ones that keep military strong and such. Um, so that's the favorable version of both. And you can give a not favorable version of both. So maybe on the Republican Party, if you wanted to give a favorable version of your party, has he missed every single time? Wow, didn't work at all. Well, we'll be here for a while. Um, if you wanted to give a favorable version on the Republican Party, you'd probably say something like, "Oh yeah, the Democratic Party is they don't even really care about minorities. All they're trying to do is get the vote and just increase their power as much as they possibly can." You are a weird thing, aren't you? Oh, okay, that's actual damage. Um, and then you know you could say other things. Then on the Democratic Party, you'd say something along the lines of like, the Democrats are trying to empower minorities and get them, you know, all these opportunities that they haven't had historically. And the Republican Party is, many of them are racist, not all, and they're trying to keep them down. And I have a feeling the reason you'd be like, not all are racist is because some of them are black. So it's like that's a favorable and unfavorable read for both sides. But something I thought of is that as I was saying in the Civil War. Oh, hello. You're a crow, aren't you? Oh, I never rested here. In the Civil War, the Republicans were the ones that were fighting to free the slaves, and the Democrats were the ones that um, were like trying to keep their slaves. And it's like, oh, well, isn't that strange? How the parties have flipped, it seems. And I don't think that's exactly right. Like, what I think is that this is sort of my interesting thought. Um, is that the Republican Party hasn't really changed, but the Democratic Party has like completely switched. Um, and that like the Republican Party has always sort of stayed the same, as in like, um, we don't think of a race as being a protected class, and like everyone should sort of be able to do things. But this is like everyone's gonna have a different take. This is just sort of loose for the sake of conversation. These things are not very inviting. Oh, God, the God! I just turned around. Uh, you know what? Screw you. Oh, horse! Horse! I have to bend my fingers on the controller all weird. What the heck is this? Oh my gosh, this is so bizarre. Is that snow? What is this? Oh, wow. Okay, it's one of you. Yeah, I know about you guys. Jeez. What in the world is all this? Imagine if this was alive. Are these like mushrooms or pots and pans? What is all this? Um. Anyway, so and then the Democratic Party has always sort of seen race more. Um, like as in like sort of talking about minorities and minority votes. There's a bunch of ads that are like best Latinx singers of this year. Like we're changing the way that country music is heard and listened to. And
Talking about
those.
politics.
Hi, I am. And then this
I
is.
said why, not what.
Well, I am. Um, and they'd also be the people that said that Elvis stole rock and roll.
Well, we're not doing that right now, so
Stealing rock and
I'll
roll.
just be here to talk. What?
Stealing rock and roll.
No, we're not cleaning up right now, so I'm just here to talk right now.
Okay. I'm here to run around and talk about politics.
I saw
So,
you
Dominic.
got, man, I saw you wrestle that fucking big watchdog.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Man, I'm collecting all these. I don't want to find the map. Anyway, so Dominic, here's my thought. Um, the Civil War, da da da. But like conservatives are far more orderly and such, and many other things, but they're not nearly as open-minded or creative. Um, but then Democrats are very creative, more freeform, but they don't really like sort of boundaries. So maybe being orderly and having a schedule to their life, they wouldn't do that naturally, but they wouldn't be sort of opposed to it because there are things that people do every day. But like being restricted in some way is something that they don't like. Um, just sort of naturally, like everyone can sort of change things about them. You're gonna understand what what just happened when you see it.
Yeah, I saw it on the stream. You almost fell down a cliff.
Yeah, was it raining? Oh, weird.
Just to let you know, you go past that ravine. Oh, you are in Grail's Dragon Barrow. Just to let you know, that's about a level 80 place.
Man, I'm close. What am I, like level 16? I got it. Actually, what level am I?
Well,
40.
the putrid,
I'm half.
the
Dude, that's
putrid
great.
avatar that you can find there gives you 91,000 souls.
That's a
Or 91,000 moves.
that's a few.
I was just sitting here and getting ready. Alright, so I'm going now.
Okay. Well, there he goes. Oh, let me acquire this. What is this? The faded earthly flower. Yo, he's faded! Um, oh, anyway. So, my sort of, my theory was that, like, you have these sort of different types of people that often get into boxes. So, someone like Kanye West being a conservative and creative is very abnormal. This horse can, like, disappear into dust, right? So I can just sort of, like, plop you here, then get rid of you, right? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Don't knock me off. Oh, I staggered him. Wow, I painted the walls with you. Okay, well, that works. Hmm. Think I could get over there with the horse? I don't know if I want to. Anyway, so you have these different types of people that fit into certain boxes. Now, my thought was, what if, like, the reason the sort of Democratic Party switched so much into thinking that, like, you know, blacks are inherently worse than whites, and that they sort of, like, they sort of see contrast in between people. Maybe the reason that they switched is that actually they didn't change at all. That just, instead of having a negative things towards non-whites, it's not positive. So, like, sort of people that would see a contrast between people, you know, racially or gendered, stuff like that. Damn it. Uh, those are sort of people naturally democratic in their politics, than people that are more orderly and don't focus on race as much, but are less creative, are more Republican in their politics. So that's what I thought. I'm sort of abnormal because I'm creative as well. Uh, Man, I want to make a TV show. I keep having ideas, and I think it helps because um, I don't have a deadline on having good ideas. I can just sort of for like the next 6 years. I got like 6 years to just think of good stuff. So I'll keep doing that. Hello. How are you? Uh huh. What'd you say? I was dry as a bone. Full dragon, surrender your strength. Let me feast on your heart. Hmm. Well, speak for yourself. Was I at the top of this a second ago? Where did it just come from? What is that? Oh, it's one of the dude mans. These guys. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You wanna give me? You wanna give me that? I think you should come back here and let me do a little bit of that. This. No, I'd come back. What is that thing? Oh, dragons. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Oh, it's the map. Let me get the map first. I can see everything. I can see stuff kind of well at the moment. Well, no, not really. Okay. You know, when I was thinking of hell, I thought it would be like the Nether in Minecraft. Which, could you imagine how cool that would be on the Elden Ring? If they like essentially had the Nether and then you could like traverse it with pools of lava everywhere. That would be awesome. These trees are getting it. Okay, let's try this. Am I gonna be able to use my rune thing? Oh, let me see. This. Well, oh, hold on. Actually, I need more this stuff, and then I can do this. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess the dragon is so huge you'd have a little trouble hearing me. Oh, you You tried. Alright, let's go. I have a feeling you breathe fire. Just, I have an inkling. I think I might be a tad under-leveled. So I'm gonna stop trying. Whoa. Damn, he's got some good calves. While in combat. Alright, so... you know what? I think it's time that I say some stuff about Beatles albums. Chronologically. Because this might be a little bit of a long one. Please Please Me. It came out during the sexual revolution. And it has a name, so there's like two points towards it. So, that's something. Apparently they recorded it in a single day. So that was good. With the Beatles, actually, please me, hold on, something to note is that the Beatles, like, they were just perpetually at the top of their game. Like, it's sort of thought that their first 5 albums, they were, like, kind of go, and then nothing really happened. No. They were the world's biggest band ever since they started. And they released Please Me, and it became the #1 thing in the UK for 30 weeks. And it only got toppled by their second album with the Beatles, which actually is seen today as kind of sucking. And then A Hard Day's Night was at the point, because people didn't think With the Beatles sucked back. Oh my god, okay. Oh, I'm alive! Hold on, heal. Okay, now go over here. Just gonna get my runes and go. I got it. Did I ever get this? I don't know if I ever got this. But anyway, at the time, With the Beatles was seen as, like, actual good music. So they were allowed to make... Let me check my map. Can I check my map? Just please let me check my map. Fine. So they were offered movies. They had, like, a 3-movie deal where they're, like, allowed to make 3 movies. So they made A Hard Day's Night, which was a world where, like, the Beatles were just incredibly famous at this point. Like, we think of famous people now as being everywhere. No. They could not go in public. They'd have to sort of be under disguise. And if anyone was like, "Are you John Lennon?" It was just, your day was sort of over then. Like, they'd be in a car and just, like, hordes and hordes of people would be following them. And there were like very little places that they could be, because, like, in the UK, it's an island. It's not nearly as big as, say, if you were a star in Canada or America. So anyway, they made A Hard Day's Night, and it was pretty much a movie about them being famous and all, like, a comedy of what their lives were like. They made The Beatles for Sale, which was the next one, which had them on the cover, being all sad, not having as much fun. And they weren't talking about love, they were talking about their lives sort of being a show. So it was like the opposite to A Hard Day's Night. Speaking of A Hard Day's Night, there's this song called Maggie's Farm. What in the world are you? By Bob Dylan. And apparently there was this guy. What? Huh. This someone's grandpa in the comment section said, like, yeah, my dad, or my grandpa, whenever he was going into work, would listen to this song by Bob Dylan. It was like, I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm no more. And then he listens to A Hard Day's Night at the end of the day by the Beatles. What are you? Huh. Interesting. It's like those guys in Mario Kart. So that was certainly like a work ethic soundtrack. These guys are easy to kill. Anyway, The Beatles for Sale, that's about them being all commercial and, like, sort of unsure about the way that their lives are. And then they made the next one, which was Help, and then this one is actually seen as better than some of their 5 album run, or like some of their future stuff. This is probably the best of their first 5 albums. And Help had the song Help on it, and Help was a sort of John Lennon wrote the song Help as actually like a cry for help. And then they made a movie that went along with it. I don't remember what the movie was about. But then they had all these contracts that they needed to fulfill, and at this time they never got time off. They sort of enjoyed their job, which made it easier, but they were touring everywhere, and things weren't going as well. But they hadn't gotten bad yet like they were going to. So Help happened, and then they had a deadline of 2 albums every year, and then they were coming to the end of the year, so they needed to make another album. So they quickly threw together an album, Rubber Soul, which they were so desperate for songs that they even let George do songs, which was impressive. Um, so they put that together, and then people were like, okay, this is undeniably their greatest work yet. It was seen as amazing, and it was getting into the sort of hippie area of things. Oh, you weren't here before. Interesting. Oh, well, let's see what this does. And then after that, they made Revolver, which was seen as being even better than Rubber Soul. It's seen as being like just great. But they had an issue with touring where they refused eating breakfast with like some Asian official or like Asian royalty. Yeah, sure. What was I doing? Um, and then the people in that place is like, oh, you sinner. And then they tried to chase him out of the country essentially. Oh, this is interesting because of that forsaking their great leader that way. I don't know. It probably made more sense than making it out to seem. Um, I'd rather you didn't. Okay. So after that tour in like the Philippines, I think it was, they decided to just stop touring, and then they needed to make another song. And they were planning on making a song that like, or making songs and stuff on this new album that it wasn't even really possible to do them live, like in the production. It was very difficult to replicate. Um, and this album was essentially just Paul making an album. Paul is one of the four. Whoa, Beatles. Jeez, this guy is he's got some the Battle Mage Hughes. Okay. Can I here? Let me use Urgent Heal. Just get some of that. Okay. Um. But anyway, Paul made the album, and then everyone just sort of had to sit around and watch as he did that. And then he'd call them all together to do their part when he came up with what he was gonna do. And I think at the time Paul did not have a partner, but John did. So it sort of annoyed John. Sergeant Pepper is sort of where the band had troubles with each other, but the White Album is where it really got troublesome with each other. Um, but anyway, they made Sergeant Pepper's, and don't know. No, 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 no. Damn it! I was doing all right. They made Sergeant Pepper's. They put it out after George got very, very good at chess and also building a swimming pool in his backyard. And it was seen as their just the greatest album of all time. And it was seen that way many, many, many years later. Um, and they had some leftover songs from that album. And they were going to make their third movie, Magical Mystery Tour. It was the first Beatles project to completely fail. Like, just horribly fail. Also, their lives were very, very bad at this point. They just didn't have a break. Their manager, Brian Epstein, died. Which, they had 2 managers, Brian Epstein and George Martin. Oh, do I have to... Do I have to kill you again, or can I just go in? Oh, yeah, you can just go in. Huh, interesting. Anyway, Brian Epstein died, and he was seen as being much better than George Martin ever was. And John sort of found that strange because it's like people. I think a criticism slung George Martin's way was like he's only managing the Beatles because they're the Beatles. Um, and it was like, Brian Epstein wasn't much better. For instance, like he was with the Beatles the whole time, and he was trying to get as much money as he could because that's damn, I died much quicker. That's just sort of what you do. He was trying to pull an Elvis on him, or Elvis's manager, which took like 60% of his money. Um, so it's like he wasn't marginally better. But anyway, to not make this an hour long, they made Magical Mystery Tour, which at the time was sort of seen as weird, but it went along with the Summer of Love. And at the time, Bob Dylan had put out like rock albums. And then when they made Magical Mystery Tour, Bob Dylan decided that he was going to put out John Wesley Harding, which was like a complete tone shift from where all of music was going, which was pretty funny. Um, and Jimi Hendrix sort of like made that album uh, part of society by covering All Along the Watchtower, and then dying, and then Dylan gave the song to him, essentially like performing it as like tribute. But anyway, on to the White Album. They made the White Album, which was them going to India, making an idea for a song, and then instead of throwing any of the songs that they were making out as like bad ideas, just every single song got made. And the reason that they called it the Beatles, it's actually not even called the White Album, is because it's like, well, there are 30 songs on this, not 14 like Dylan's double album. No, there are 30 on ours. Um, so they made that. And it was just sort of like, man, this album is gonna be something. We don't guarantee it'll be good. We guarantee it'll be something. But anyway, they made it, and it turned out it was good. It turned out that there was actually a lot of good stuff on there. It actually is my favorite. And then they made Yellow Submarine, which was a movie soundtrack. Like, just the whole album was a movie soundtrack, aside from a couple of songs. And it was a movie that the Beatles actually had very little to do with. And then, they put it out, and being that it was a movie soundtrack, it only got to number 2 on the Billboard, because number 1 was busy being the White Album, so that was why. And next they recorded Let It Be, but they didn't release Let It Be. They recorded it. And as they were recording it, studio sessions were a bit better, but Let It Be wasn't as good of an album. It's seen as being, sort of the forgotten one, the one that people don't really think about, aside from the song Let It Be, which is just seen as like, oh, hey Jude! Wait, never mind. Yeah, Hey Jude is sort of like Hound Dog for the Beatles. So after that, they're like sort of, they're Fabulous Five. Right now it's a Fab Four. It was Rubber Soul, Revolver, Sergeant Pepper's, the White Album, and the last one. And this is the last thing that they would ever record. Studio sessions were also very bad. So they recorded the most maybe iconic album ever, which is Abbey Road, seen as the way that they somehow topped Sergeant Pepper's. That album, it's like, no another way of putting it, it's good. Most of the album is filled with like star songs and things that are just like also iconic. They did other stuff. They did like Live at the BBC anthology, and then eventually they didn't like really do anything with their music because they couldn't really, like they didn't own it. So they like number 1 hits got made, and just things that they didn't really have anything to do with. Like this one album called Love. Why does it bleed? Why does this bleed? Which is, it's my favorite Beatles album, but it is sort of a compilation. Damn it. Ah. And the reason I like it so much is because every single song transitions into each other, and it's not like something that you would expect to transition. For instance, like I Will and, She's Leaving Home. It's like there are these very rapid transitions. It goes from like Glass Onion to Eleanor Rigby. Well, guess that's all. Oh boy.